James Cuellar.
And we are here with the Oklahoma Weather Lab bringing you your weekly regional forecast starting on Friday, October 12th, 2018. So for your headlines, we're going to be talking about the tropical impacts and how this could affect our weather these next couple of days. We have a look at the fall weather and if we'll be seeing fall-like temperatures, and a look at the hurricane season so far. So for the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, what are we seeing?
Yes, well, for the majority of the country, we're going to be seeing those below average temperatures, particularly across the south central U.S. and across New England. Those above average temperatures are going to be pretty prominent, though, across the Pacific Northwest and across the Florida Peninsula. Now, in terms of our precipitation outlook, we have Tropical Storm Sergio in the eastern Pacific, and we're expecting Sergio to move across Mexico and interact with the cold front, and that's going to increase our rain chances quite a bit across the south central United States. And you can see here heavy rain across the Oklahoma region and the Texas region, and that's why for day 3, issued on Thursday, the Weather Prediction Center has issued a moderate risk for heavy rain across the southeastern Oklahoma region, extreme north Texas, extreme western Arkansas. But in terms of our precipitation outlook in the 6 to 10 day time frame, we're actually going to be drying out quite a bit across the majority of the country. We're still seeing these pockets of above average temperatures across the extreme southern U.S. and across the Florida Peninsula, but for the majority of the country, we're going to be seeing that dry weather. And what about those 8 to 14 day outlooks?
So most of you are going to have above average temperatures, so not quite the fall-like weather we're hoping for, and that includes many of the western states. And then we do have this small band where we do have the potential for some below average temperatures, and that includes areas such as Texas and all the way up through New England, with Florida getting some more above average temperatures for the 8 to 14 day time frame. As for precipitation for this 8 to 14 days, again, mostly just below average precipitation. We are going to remain dry for much of the Midwest and even the northern states. And drought monitor is still continuing to look great, which is fantastic news. Few areas are seeing that dry to moderate drought, but overall, not too bad at all. But we promised you your hurricane outlook, so yes. Here is what the Atlantic hurricane season has been like so far. So we have had quite a bit of hurricanes.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we're up to 14 named storms for the Atlantic Basin. We've had 2 more hurricanes. Leslie, since last time that we brought this up, has become a hurricane. And then we had Hurricane Michael. We also have Nadine that's out there, but that has only remained a tropical storm. It's pretty weak.
But Michael has broken a lot of records.
Exactly. Michael was definitely the biggest story. It's by far the strongest landfall. The third strongest landfall, for the United States, and the strongest landfall in the month of October. And
then it was also the first major hurricane to hit Georgia since the 1800s, so quite a record-breaker hurricane there. And then for the Pacific hurricane season, we have had 18 named storms. 11 of those were hurricanes, and 8 of those were major hurricanes. So quite a record in terms of major hurricane days that we have seen this year. So once again, this podcast has been brought to you by the Oklahoma Weather Lab, and we are partnered with the Southern Climate Impacts Planning Program.
Be sure to follow OWL on Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube.
Have a great week, everyone.